हेलो फ्रेंड्स। 10th बोर्ड एग्जाम में 5 मार्क्स के लिए अप्रिशिएशन पूछा जाता है, जो हमने सभी पोएम्स के अप्रिशिएशन दिए हैं। 1 पोएम अप्रिशिएशन ऑफ पोएम अ टीनेजर्स प्रेयर टाइटल, अ टीनेजर्स प्रेयर नेम ऑफ द पोएम, J. Moore's rhyme scheme, ABCB apostrophe, figure of speech, apostrophe, inversion, theme/central idea. The theme of the poem is a teenager's dilemma about making the right decisions, may reign the whole life. Hence, the teenager fur in the poem prays to God for his help and guidance. 2 poem, Basketful of Moonlight. Title, Basketful of Moonlight. Name of the poet, Sunil Sharma. Rhyme scheme. This poem is free verse, figure of speech, repetition, alliteration, apostrophe, theme/central idea. The central poem is the loneliness of a child is too far from the modern urban life that even his remedy for the O-light of his village's St. seems quite innocent and plain. 3 poem, You Start Dying. Slowly title, You Start Dying Slowly. Name of the poet, Pablo Neruda. Rhyme of speech. It is written in free verse style, figure of speech. Apostrophe, repetition, antithesis. Them central idea. The them of the poem is short, is like this. Life must flow and every moment of its / only when we enrich, renew itself at ever being, we live fully only ourselves with new knowledge, wide experience, fresh emotions, daring encounters and exciting challenges. If we settle for a life that is stagnant, repetitive or conventional, we start dying slowly instead of living the life fully. 4 poem, The Twins title, The Twins. Name of the poet, Henry Sambrook Lee. Rhyme scheme, a BCBCDCD. Figure of speech. Alliteration, theme/central idea. This is a humorous poem. The poet and his brother are twins, so their life became humorous and trouble. Same in various ways, they faced many problems, and the problem is so exaggerated by the poet to make humorous, but we trusted it for brief time. 5 poem, If title, If, the name of the poet, Rudyard Kipling. Rhyme scheme, figure of speech, personification, theme/central idea. The poet gives many advice to us. He also advises us what important in our life. The highest quality described here that we should treat people equally, then we will be man if we use time properly. We should be the master of this earth. If we follow all this advices, then we can live happily. Stopping by woods on a snowy evening title. Stopping by woods on a snowy evening. The name of the poet, Robert Frost. Rhyme scheme, arbor, figure of speech, inversion, metaphor. Them/central idea. In this poem, the poet describes a little incident happening in a showy evening as a traveller's the poet fascinated by the beautiful scenes in the woods. He wanted to stop there and enjoy the beauty of the place, but had to keep travelling to reach his destination. The World is Mine. Title, The World is Mine. The name of poet, J. Lovelet Crowford. Rhyme scheme, ABCC, figure of speech, inversion, interrogion, theme/central idea. The poem is a combination of serio-tragedy and titude love, and ask to gratitude God forgive her as she is complaining, "O Captain, my Captain." Title, O Captain, my Captain. The name of poet, Walt Whitman. Rhyme scheme, AA, BBCDED, figure of speech, personification, altiteration, theme/central idea. The central idea of the poem is lamentation of the death of the captain. Here American had undergone the civil wars to is compared to a ship undergone that had weath or a rough voyage, and Abraham Lincoln is compared to the captain 5 days after the war ended. Abraham Lincoln is compared to the days after the war ended. Captain 5 days ad. Abraham Lincoln was shot dead. The poet laments the death of this great leader. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribers, share.